Hello. Hello, Theodora. Can we start recording, please?
It's in progress.
I want Mr. Kunle to what he has shared to be okay. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. And I'm so
Evening.
delighted that we're able to meet again today, being the our second live session for this community this Saturday, 24th of January 2026. And thank you so much for everyone that have joined so early. I appreciate you, and we know that your growth process is going to be, you know, uh, bring about testimonials that shall be shared on this platform. So just before the recording started, I was just trying to find out how it has been for us since the 21 days habit challenge began, and Mr. Kunle was just trying to share with us. So I would like you, sir, to quickly give us that brief again, how it has been for you, Mr. Kunle, so that I want you to be part of the recording before we quickly go into the event of the day. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you, Coach Joe Samuel. Like I said earlier on, I'm more intentional now because that was one of the things you've been teaching us to be more intentional this year and then to take small steps. So I've been more intentional in reading. And in one of the posts, when you mentioned small steps, I said, okay, even if it's a page, I will read. And the experience that I've gotten is that I've even been doing more with uh, digital versions of a book. That's the ebook. So if I take a
Oh,
physical book and I read 2 pages, and I take an ebook, I might even do 100
you
pages. That is my own experience. I don't know whether it's
sorry, sir. Is
because
it my network? I can barely hear you. Is it only me? Can
wow.
somebody else confirm?
Can you confirm? Because I'm actually shouting where I am here.
Yeah, Mr. Kunle, you're very clear. I think someone has a network issue.
Uh,
Yeah, I think he has there's some feedback, so he hears you after a few seconds.
okay, so the problems
You
of
may
his
want
head.
to continue. Yes.
Yes, so that has been my experience. I don't know whether before now, I didn't used to like ebooks. I maybe you might call me old school. I always prefer the hardcover, the physical book, but I seem to be doing very well with ebooks now. Once I'm on the laptop, I can do 50 pages. And if it's the physical copy, I might not even do as much as that. So that has been my experience. I'm more intentional now with my reading. Thank you.
Oh, wow. So I think we'll give him a few minutes and then he will try to join back because he's off the call. Thank you for sharing, Mr. Kunle.
Thank you.
Network issues. Thank you so much, Mr. Kunle, for that that thought that you share with us. Thank you so much.
Welcome, sir.
again. It's, um,
So
please,
you
can
are
some,
breaking. We're not hearing you are breaking.
oh, okay. How about now? Can you hear?
Yes, we
Please
are hearing you
confirm.
now. Yes. We are okay now. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
We
Thank you
can hear
so
you now.
much. Okay, thank you so much. Today let's move straight to uh, please allow me to share, Theodora, please allow me to share. Let's go ahead. This network today has been terrible since noon. Kindly allow me to share so that we'll go straight to the business of the day. Hello, Theodora. Okay, today we would like to delve into something very, very important. And then once again, I welcome everyone to this live session, a very important subject we're looking at today, which is about um, time management, priority management, and energy management, and discipline and character formation. In a very short while, we'll be able to understand these subjects as it relates to us so that we can take advantage of, of what it offers to us. First and foremost, what are we going to discuss today? Time management, priority management, energy management, discipline, and character formation. Please, you can confirm, you can break in case you are not hearing me again. Just give me a message or just drop a note. I'll be able to get it through. Okay. Again, introduction. My name is Samuel Ojo, and I'm the convener of this platform. Passionate about this assignment of, making our young people, our society a better place by living intentionally through growth. Not only growth, strategic and intentional growth. And that's what it's all about. Today, our objective is to help us be able to reclaim control of our time, our energy, align priorities with purpose, and internalize disciplines as a lifelong core value, not a seasonal incitement. Why? Because time, energy, and discipline are the currencies to sustain transformational growth. These are the currencies, time, energy, and discipline. These are the currencies that one used to sustain transformational growth. We delve into the subject of time quickly. Now, you all agree with me that every one of us has 24 hours. Time is a non-renewable resource. We all have 24 hours. Nobody has 24 hours and 1 second. Every one of us on planet Earth has 24 hours. Now, there are key points we're going to look at concerning time. Number one is time as life in motion. I'm going to give a brief explanation of them. Number two is time as a limited resource. And number three, time as opportunity container. Now, let's look at time as life in motion. Once a moment passes, it can never be brought back. So time is like life. That's why when it's usually, compared with somebody's life or his lifetime. We have heard of, great men. He said during his lifetime, this and this was what he was able to achieve. So time is tagged to life. So time is life as life in motion. It means that how we use our time is how we use our life. So time and life cannot be separated because our life is timed. So we must ensure that because our life is timed and is in motion, this time is in motion, we must be careful what we use it for. Now, you understand also that time is a limited resource. Time is not money. That's why when you look at successful people, they don't joke with their time. They rather part away with money, but they don't joke with their time because money can be regained, money can be made, but time can never be regained once it's spent. Time is a permanent resource. Time is a permanent expense. You don't get to store it. You don't get to save it. You only get to, take advantage of it and use it within the time that you have per day. Now, number three, time as an opportunity container. Time carries opportunity. So time is a space that carries opportunities. It carries decisions. It carries outcome. So what we do within a period of time determines what we experience in the future. When time is used well, what does it do? It produces growth. But when it is wasted, regret sets in. So that's why time must be used judiciously. Now, every time you say yes to something, you are also saying no to something. So be careful what you say yes to, because whatever you say yes to, it also means at the same time some things you have to say no to. So most people are busy, for instance, but they are not productive. We have countless people every day. People wake up as early as 3 a.m., 4 a.m., going to work, doing one thing or the other, busy, busy. But most people have not sit down to really audit their time. What do I use my time for? This time that I have, how have I been able, to make use of it to the extent that what it produce result for me, not only in the now, but in the future. Now, there are some, time leaks. How does our time leaks? Poor planning. Because if you are not planning, you are planning to fail. Anytime anything worthwhile is achieved is because proper planning was in place. So there's nothing that is worthwhile to be achieved in life without proper planning in place. Now, unclear priorities, and that's is one of the things we're going to look at. Unclear priorities, emotional distractions everywhere, unnecessary commitment. Some people will rather promise 10 people that they want to come and visit them in 1 week. Imagine if you are visiting 10 people in 1 week, what time will you have to sit down, study, work on yourself, work on your mindset, your work, your career, your business? What time will you have to be able to work on them to produce better results this year? This year has given us 365 days. Don't forget, out of that 365 days, 24 days is gone and it can never be returned. So, because our life is what is timed, we must also time our activities. Now, ask yourself this question: where has my time gone in the past 7 days? Audit yourself for the last 7 days. What have you done with your time? 7 days, 24 hours times 7. What have you done with this time? Now, ask yourself again, what activities consume time without adding value? What are the activities that I have engaged in throughout the week without adding value? So, time in motion, time as life in motion, time as a limited resource, and time as an opportunity container. Sorry, I have to break in again and from time to time, just to confirm that I'm very audible. Please, can somebody confirm? Can you still hear me? Can somebody confirm for me? Can drop a message or?
Yeah, very clear. You are clear. Please go ahead.
Thank you so much. Theodora, if you can hear, kindly allow me to share my slides. Thank you. Now, the next one we are moving to is priority management. These are very, very important. Priority management. Priority management. Now, priority as an order of importance. We're going to still break this down. Priority as value in action. Number three, priority as direction for life. What do we mean by priority? Now, priority as order of importance. It means deciding what matters most and putting it first. As if you are having a scale of preference. What matters most? Now, one of my mentors shared a thought that lasted with me for many, many days, many weeks. He said, you cannot be effective, be productive. You cannot measure your growth well if you give attention to everything. You cannot produce or amount to much if everything takes your attention. And he further explained that what? One, there is something that you must do. I like us to take note of this. There's something that you must do. There is something that you can do, but others can also do. There is something that you should do, and there's something that what that you shouldn't do. Now, when you look at this analogy, the only thing that only you can do is the number one, which is what you must do. That particular thing, if you don't do it, nobody else will be able to do it. There are certain things that only you have to do it. If not, nobody can be able to do it. For instance, as a father or as a mother, nobody can father your child. As a husband, nobody can be husband to your wife. Nobody can be mother to your children that you have given birth to. There are certain things that you must do. Now, you must also prioritize those ones that you should do, that other things that other people can do and delegate. For instance, in my office, there are certain things that I must do because that's my core duty. And because if I don't do it, there will be some lapses because of the nature of the work. But there are
You
other
can
things that
share
I can
your
do that
screen.
others can do as well.
You can share your
Somebody,
screen.
oh, okay, thank you. So there are other things that I can do and other people can do as well. So what does it mean? Those other things that other people can do, they don't need me to be there. I mustn't be there to be able to do them. So what do? I engage them. I put them on foot. I engage them to be able to do it. Please confirm if my screen is audible. I mean, it's visible right now. Can you see my screen, please? Can someone confirm? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see.
You can see your
I can
screen.
see, sir. It's clear.
Yes, 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 yes.
It's clear.
Thank you so much. So time as what? I mean, priority as order of importance. We must prioritize. Priority as order of importance. So it is the order in which we arrange our activities based on importance, not pressure or noise. Priority as value in action. What does this mean? Priority is what you prove is important by how you spend your time, your energy, and your attention. What you consistently do first reveal where your priorities are, not what you say. What is that thing that every morning you must do? Some people is first thing in the morning is phone. They must scroll through the social media to know what is happening, what is the end thing. And that time, and one thing about the social media, if you don't prioritize it, it can last you for 2 hours. You don't even know, you will think you have spent 10 minutes, but you have spent 2 hours. That 2 hours of the time can be used productively for something else. And that early morning is one of the best time, that you just wake up and you're refreshed to be able to give that time. So what you give your attention to determines, it shows us what you prioritize in your life. Now, priority as direction for life. Priority, is a guiding compass that directs your daily decision towards your future goals. Now,
Sorry,
without
coach.
these
Sorry,
priorities,
coach. You're a bit fast. We're not getting you. You said what you give your attention
yes, somebody
to.
speaking?
Yes, I said you're a bit fast, maybe because of time. You said what you give your attention to.
Oh, okay.
You're a bit fast. You
It's
said what
okay.
you
It's
give your
okay.
attention to. What you give your attention to.
It's okay. It's
That was the
okay.
last thing I had.
Oh, okay, yes. What you give your attention to shows us the priorities of your life. What
Okay,
you
thank
give your attention to
okay,
shows us,
thank you. Mm.
yes, what is your priority. So, in essence, It is what you are doing per time, per day, that it has become part of you, shows us this direction your life is going to. I hope you get that. Now, what are the practical steps on how to prioritize time? What are the practical steps? Number one, we must what? Clarify our purpose. Clarify your purpose. Practical steps on how to prioritize time. Clarify your purpose. You cannot set priorities without knowing where you are going. Ask yourself, what truly matters in this season of my life? What is that thing? What truly matters to me? I watched a documentary. Somebody was interviewed and was asked, if you have 10 minutes to live, what is that thing that you're going to do? And I could not remember what he said, but part of what he was saying, part of what he said was that what I will not allow anybody to tell me what to do, or I will not allow people's approve of me to determine the steps I will take in life and in destiny. That is, there'll be no interference. I will strictly manage that time to be able to do the most important thing in my life without minding what people say or do, because that matters to my destiny as at that time. So we must clarify our purpose, what truly matters to us in this season of our life. Number two, we must separate the urgent from the important. Something can be urgent, but it's not important. Urgent means something immediate. Immediately. I must do this immediately. We must separate. Urgent demands immediate attention, but important build long-lasting growth. So this focuses more on what is important. We have to develop a system in which we focus more on what is important, not what is urgent. Most times, what is urgent may not, speak into the growth we are looking for. But we must always consider what is important. Now, decide before pressure arrives. What does this mean? Set your priorities ahead of time, not in the moment of pressure. Because in the moment of pressure, you cannot think clearly. The pressures will make you to take decisions that you have not thought about. So set your priorities ahead of time. And I usually tell people, if you don't set your day the night before, you're already starting on the wrong note. If you cannot set your day this night for tomorrow, then you should be able to wake up as early as possible to set the day before you set out. If it is when you get to your office or your business place that you start itemizing what you are going to do today, some hours are already missed. So we must prioritize. Next, plan your time around priorities. Don't leave your time vague, because time without allocation will be spent without you knowing it. Just the way you have money without budgeting, the way the money will go without you knowing, that's the way time will go without you prioritizing it, allocating what each time is for. You should be able to come to a point where each assignment that you are doing, you should have time allocated to it per time. And do what do they learn to say no? So many people, this is the challenge that we are having. What would they say? How would they perceive me if I say no? But please learn to say no, because it saves you a lot. Now, every yes to something unimportant is a no to something valuable. Anytime you say yes to something that is against your growth, then is a yes to lack of growth. What are we saying? Saying no is not pride, it is protection. Protecting your time, protecting your future. Because before you know it, everybody has 24 hours. Some people want to use your own, join their own. And at the end of the day, it will not reward you. Review and adjust regularly. Review, adjust regularly. Why? Because life has seasons. Always reassess your priorities, your schedules, weekly or monthly, to stay aligned with your growth and process and your purpose. Always. So when everything is important, please note that nothing is prioritized. When everything to you is important, everybody is important, every activity is important. You must visit, you must be in every of your friends' birthday. You must just be everywhere. Please note that nothing is prioritized. Note that nothing is prioritized. So as we move ahead, I'd like you to know that this is key
Sorry,
to the
coach. Sorry, coach. So that we can follow you, we won't waste your time. You said priority as value in action. That's the second one. What's the third one? The first one
okay.
is priority as in order of importance. The second one is
Yes,
priority as
secondly,
value in
okay.
action. What's the third one?
The second
Priority
is
as
priority as value in action. Yeah. I
no,
think
that's
I
the
will
second
share
one.
this. I can share
That's,
this slide
that's
to
the
the
second one.
platform.
Okay, priority as direction for
Oh,
life. Thank
okay.
you.
Yes.
I
The
think
third
direction for
one,
life. Yeah, direction. Because I'm
yes.
taking note. Direction for life. Thank you. You can go ahead.
Okay. It's all right. Thanks a lot. I think I will have to share this. I can share this slide later on the platform so that we can be abreast with the information and go through it. I wouldn't want us to stay too much on the time, but let's just share um, the second aspect, which is about energy management. Energy management. You will get the slides when it's posted on the platform so that you can take advantage of the information. Energy
Yes, thank you. We
as
just want
a
to follow
personal.
you. You know, following you and writing notes is even better than just having the slide.
Okay, yeah, that's better.
Mm.
That's better. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's go ahead. The second thing we're looking at today is energy management. Energy management. Now, this is key. This is key. Now, energy as personal capacity. I'll explain that too. Energy as inner fuel. Number three, energy as quality of effort. I'll explain this briefly. Now, energy as personal capacity. Energy is the strength and ability that you have to act, to think, and to perform tasks. Now, this determines how well you can do something, not just whether you have time to do it. How well can you do something? It's a personal capacity. That talks about energy. Now, energy as inner fuel. It talks about the power of your mind, the power of your body, the power of your emotions, your focus. For instance, two people can spend the same hour on a task, but one will be better, we use better energy than the other. The same energy two people use, one will produce a better result than the other. Why? Because of these factors. Energy as what? As inner fuel. So when your energy is high, task feels lighter. The assignment given to you, the task feels lighter. But when it is low, even simple tasks will feel so difficult and burdensome. The reason why we are sharing this so that one, at a point in your life, you should be able to know when you are best of yourself. There are some persons that is early hours of the morning that their body, their mind, everything is calm, can focus on anything and get it achieved. There are some people is in the afternoon. There are some people is late in the evening.
But we're not hearing you again, no. We're not hearing you.
Yeah,
Okay, it's
it's
gone
off
off.
the call. It's off the
Okay.
call. Network.
Okay.
This network today is something else. Uh,
Yes, we're hearing you for some time.
yes, I didn't even know until I saw when it was trying to reconnect back. Well, we'll manage the situation. I have several network here. I've been switching from different of the seemingly the best ones, but it's still the same. Well, let's quickly go through and while we're preparing to round off. So what are the practical steps on how to manage our time? What are the practical steps on how to manage, on how to manage our energy over time? Please confirm that my slide is visible and you can hear me clearly, please. I hope I'm.
You've not discussed the third one with us.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Yes, energy as a quality
Energy
of
as
effort.
quality of yes, energy as
Yes.
quality
Okay.
of,
Well,
of effort. You've not discussed it.
yes, sir. As the name implies, energy is the quality you bring into your time and action. That's energy as a quality of effort. My internet is still showing not stable despite all the gadgets around me right now. Anyway, please just call my attention anytime you're not hearing me again. Okay, so energy as a quality of effort. Okay, I've even touched that two people can spend the same hour on a task, but the one with better energy will produce better results. So we must identify our peak hours in the day so that we can prioritize the best work to that time. I'm a career person, and there are some top management assignments that are given to some of us at the management level, and that needs ultimate time. We're given some time, and you have to by yourself. It's not the management that will tell you how you should do it. You have to by yourself look at what is your peak time. What is the time that you are most energized and strengthened? Because is brain task. So that you can sit down and focus and be able to put in your mind into it and deploy every necessary details to bring that work to life. In the same vein, please identify what is your peak moment. Plug in the best of your work in there and you begin to see results. As we conclude on this, what are the practical steps that we can take to manage energy over time? Number one, I've said this, know your energy peaks and valleys. Know your energy peaks and valleys. What do we mean by this? Observe when you feel strongest and most focused during the day. Use the high energy period for deep work and important decisions. Use high energy period for deep work. That is the most important work that you have to do for that day and important decisions because that is when you are at your best. Number two, match task to energy level. Don't carry, okay, let me break it down. High energy. What do we do with high energy? That is when planning comes in. That is when learning comes in. That's when creative work comes in. Learning, planning, creative work, because this needs focus, settled mind. Now, when is your medium energy? Those times you can have meetings, you can have communications. But when you are at low energy, don't bring planning to the time of your low energy. Your low energy time is rest, reflection, maybe light task, minimal task. That is your low energy level. So match your task to energy levels. And number three, protect your energy from drainage. There are drainages There are things that drain our energies, that drain our energy. Number one is negative conversations. Don't engage into it. God has a way of uprooting the negative, I mean, the positive ones you have in you. Negative conversations. This thing drains your energy. Excessive screen time. Even on screen, you have to what? Allocate time to it and allocate your energy to it. Excessive screen time drains. Overcommitment. Just like we have explained earlier, there are things that you must do. There are things that you should do, but others can do. There are things that you must do that others cannot do without you doing it. There are things that you should do, but others can also do. There are things that you can do that others can also do. But ability to identify these things will make you not to be overcommitted to some things that you should have left for others to do. Delegate. Emotional stress. Not everything that demands your time deserves your energy. Not everything that demands your time deserves your energy. Please let it sink in. And number four, build rest into your routine. Build rest into your routine. Build rest into your routine. You cannot do everything every time because your body is needed to carry you to your purpose. And I like you to understand that rest is not laziness, it is energy renewal. Short sleep or short break or a quiet moment, this restores strength for what? Longer productivity. Rest. That's why you have break times. In some organizations, they have break time up to 30 minutes, 1 hour. You go refresh. You can even rest, can take a nap. So please rest. Build rest into your routine because our bodies are not machines. Even machines, and sometimes they need routine maintenance. Have you ever seen a man driving a car without changing the oil, without maintaining it? The car will just break down one day. In the same vein, our body is called system, body system. So each system, our body needs rest as well at some point. Number five, eat, move, and breathe well. Eat, move, and breathe well. Healthy nutrition is important. Regular movement is important. You cannot be on your table for 3 hours without at least taking a walk for 5 minutes. That 5 minutes can save you some health challenge over time because everything we do compounds. Everything we do compounds, both on negative side and on the positive side. So move around. Calm breathing directly affect your physical and mental health. Move around, breathe, have some moment of quietness, ruminate over things, meditate. And the last one on this, align your energy with your purpose. Align your energy with your purpose. What does that mean? Energy lasts longer when it is spent on meaningful things, on meaningful goals. So purpose-driven work reduces burnout. When you achieve a thing that is worthwhile for you, you feel energized. Align your energy to with your purpose, with your assignment, just like we have discussed earlier. Now, time runs out when energy is mismanaged. Please take note, time runs out when energy is mismanaged. If you don't prioritize, if you don't manage your energy well, your time well, your priority well, you will discover that what? Everything will fizzle out. At this point, because of our time, and I don't want to take us too long, I think we'll stop here. And I want you to take this home with you. What do we need to do in conclusion? Steward your time wisely. Steward your time wisely. Steward your time wisely. Align your priorities intentionally. Protect your energy fiercely. And practice discipline consistently. Now, what do we need to do? Our collective growth is only as strong as our personal discipline. Well, these are my details, and you can connect with me. This will be shared in the course of of our work. And thank you. And I'd like to entertain any question, contributions from what we have learned so far. Although the network didn't allow us to have a very smooth time, but I'm sure someone has picked something today. So please, briefly, my network is unstable again. So briefly, if you have any question, please go ahead and ask your contributions. We want to be able to round up in some minutes time. Thank you so much. And I hope you have picked something today. Please share your thoughts. What do you think about some of the things that you have learned today? Please, the floor is open.
Okay, thank
Are we
you,
still here?
Coach.
Yes, welcome, sir.
You can go ahead. I thought somebody wanted to say something.
Okay, please go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Coach Samuel, for reminding us again that our time is our life. I read something during the week that was very, very insightful, and that is life expectancy. That if life expectancy is, for example, if we say life expectancy is 82 years,
Yes.
and you're already 40, look at it that you
You're
have
already
42 years.
42.
Exactly. So you now need to work on the remaining part of if you've squandered the last one. In fact, it was so insightful that this thing is very serious, especially if you are moving towards the higher age range. So you can imagine somebody is 60. That chart was showing that yes, the chart may not be correct, but the chart is saying, look, that person has like just 22 years more. It will be frightening, but that is
Wow.
reality. And that is just what you've shared today, that our time is our life. And like I said, I was busy just taking notes. Yes, the slides too will help, but I think I gain more with the note taking. And you've shown us that we need to prioritize our time. Thank you very, very much for this.
Wow.
I
So
gained a lot of
I don't know whether
perspective.
this is only.
I gained a lot of perspective that time is is an opportunity container. So that means there are opportunities in time. You can do something with that. So, and of course, what you said, that time is a limited resource, which we all know. Thank you very, very much.
Oh, you're welcome, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate the feedback. And as we all know, this is about it lifetime. Lifetime. That means our time is allotted to every individual. So because we don't have the time in our hands of the time allocated, science can only predict life expectancy in Africa, in Nigeria, in different countries. But you cannot really tell when your time is going to be up. So we have to make use of the time available to us. Thank you so much, sir, for that contribution. Any other contribution while we prepare to close?
Sorry, Coach, is it 30 minutes or 1 hour that we have?
The target
Is
is actually 45 minutes. Yeah, the target is actually 45 minutes.
Okay, it's all right. Thank you. Okay, it's all right.
Yeah, the target is actually 45 minutes, except when we begin to have invited guests to speak for us, I mean, to speak to us, which we're going to commence from next month. At least one of our sessions next month, we're going to have somebody to speak to us on these crucial topics as we have them scheduled. But for now, we are here. Thank you so much. Any other contribution? Any other contribution or question from what we have shared? Okay.
I don't know, Coach. I don't know, Coach. I don't know whether I should say this. I guess some of us we've even had it too. That time that we can do only 3 things to time. We can spend it, we can invest, we can manage it, and we can invest it. So, but most of what you spoke tonight is on investing time.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Mhm. Okay, sorry.
Oh,
You
okay,
can
okay. I get you
you
right
can
now.
spend it. Sorry, you can spend time. You can waste time, and you can invest. I think that's that. I think
You
that
can
is saying.
invest in.
Yeah, you can. You
Yes.
can.
Waste
You can
it.
waste it.
You
You
can
can waste
invest
it.
it. Yes.
You spend, waste,
You
and
can
invest.
invest
Exactly.
time.
Yes.
Yes. Now, okay. Concerning
Mm.
investment of time is part of what we have shared. If you allocate it to your goal and you achieve it, you have invested that time.
Yeah,
But if you
exactly.
allow it slip away through social media,
Yeah,
through
yeah.
overcommitment of
You're
friends and
wasting time.
families, you have wasted time. So ask yourself each day before you retire to bed, ask yourself the last hours of the day, what have I used it to do? Have I been productive? Now I want to use the remaining one to sleep. So is that how 24 hours will just go without any productivity attached to it? These are the questions that we need to ask ourselves daily before we retire to bed. That's why it is advisable we journal our daily experiences. What have I done today? Among all these ones I've done, which one is the most productive so that I can reinvest my time on it tomorrow to produce more results? There are lots to share, and we're still going to delve into more of this as the time goes on. And most importantly, we're taking this conversation off the live and continuing in the community. And we're going to have more engagements in this coming week as we prepare. We're supposed to start a book reading, but because of the time and the 21 days habit challenge, we decided to leave it for the month of February, which is the seven habits of a successful person by Stephen Covey. So we'll begin that next
Okay.
month. In the
Okay, 7 habits
meantime,
of successful
let's
people.
work.
7 habits of
Yes,
successful people.
I think I have the soft copy of the book.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Seven habits of successful people. So I have the soft copy, I have the hard copy. I'm going to share the soft copy on the community beginning the new month and the schedule of reading so that we can do so much in the month of February. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining tonight. And as usual, the recordings will be made available and we will go from there. So we meet in the community. And at this point, please, can we uh, end the recording so that in case somebody want to speak outside the live recording, please can we end the recording?